Hon.
Har en ost. Jag har rost i min brus. Warm up number 164.
Yeah. Yeah.
4.
I think 4.
I think so. I am 100% sure.
That we're not sure.
We're not sure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So am I. Okay. Yeah, 64. It's the number 64.
We've recorded a lot of episodes.
Because you are a whore. No. So I still wanted to rhyme with 4. And you just ruined it.
Oh. We will rhyme with 4.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
We're really stupid. Just bear with us some more. Procrastination is the game we're playing. Because we're idiots saying things into a microphone.
So I will be sleeping today.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes episode that Robert will cut so it sounds way better than it is.
Never do.
And with me, Elias.
And me, the editor, Robert.
Ed Robert.
I'm like, let's make something funny here. No funny.
Insert fun here.
Make no funny.
So...
God damn it. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You should have said happy birthday on the previous episode, because then it would have been released today and it would have been perfect.
Maybe I did. Did you listen to it?
No.
No, exactly.
No, I did not.
Yeah. I don't think I did.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
So, on today's episode, we will be talking, we will sort of revisit the topic procrastination.
Yes.
In tandem with Inktober.
Yeah, because that's kind of what everybody's going through right now, I think.
Yeah,
especially now, when the episode is released.
2 weeks in.
That's really the dip. That's when, because I'm already feeling it, and that's why this is a good
I'm ahead
episode.
and I'm feeling it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to say? Who knows? Are we going to talk anything serious and legit? Who knows? And yeah. So
this is the podcast that gives you more of the things you don't want.
Exactly. Actually, that should be our tagline.
That should be
everything you didn't want.
I think I said this podcast, the podcast that keeps giving beyond what you asked for.
When you said stop.
No, stop it.
Yeah. God damn it. Stupid brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, somebody laughed out there, so thank you.
Oh, no.
Santa. The constant support.
No, I just see her sort of I made a huge mistake.
Oh, yeah. I see that too. Constantly.
Yeah, I think my wife wrote on one of my posts, I can't imagine, it's crazy how you can create, how you can, make stuff like this. I'm it's not that hard to, understand.
No.
I just do everything else really poorly so that I can do this really well. It's just
genius.
You notice around the house. Am I that,
exactly.
No, I'm just, I'm so fucking wrapped up in what I do, that I disappear from the real world.
Yeah. Well, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are semi-good at the drawing stuff, I guess.
Yes.
But, yeah. How you been?
It's been good. It's been good. Except the knee. Yeah, except the knee. The knee sucks all the time.
Have you explained to people what's happened with your knee? Do you know exactly what's happened?
You knew.
It's the meniscus.
Meniscus thingy. I don't even know.
Meniscus.
The left meniscus is bust, and I don't really know anything beyond that. I've only had an ocular sort of, a doctor looked at it, and they sort of They
did the X-ray thing.
Yeah, but that came after. So
yeah.
I haven't gotten the sort of the verdict, this is what's broken, or this is how broken the meniscus is.
This is how it's broken.
Exactly. And I haven't gotten that feedback. I called them today, and he's going to get back to me. The X-rays.
Aren't they always gonna get back to you though? Like,
yeah, but that you have to imagine it like this. You go to the doctors. They sent me to another place to get the X-ray, and then it would take them up to a week or more to send said X-rays to my doctor.
Yeah, I think they still.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, don't you just get the X-ray on a computer and you can just send it like...
Yeah, they should have like their own FTP or something,
dude,
just a place where they store everything.
Yes, but there should just be this intern that just sends them. Like, this goes there, this goes there. Like, I don't know how in 2021 we can't get images from one computer to another.
Like
fast
the
enough.
Scan would go directly to the
doctor.
doctor.
Yeah, just fucking write his
So
email.
like, who's your doctor?
Dude,
Okay,
that would be
and
genius.
then you do the scan, and it just
sends it there. Yeah, just goes right there. But no, that's not how they do it.
No.
They do it the long way around, where it's dumb, and I hate it, and we move on.
I like that little pause.
Yeah,
like,
the
when
pause
it's
is the
dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Like you try to explain it, and then like, no, it's just stupid.
it's
I have
just stupid.
nothing to say about this.
Yeah. Oh, but that sucks.
Yeah.
But hopefully
like,
you'll get some answers this week then, maybe.
Hopefully. The assistant said to call again on Thursday if he hasn't called me by then.
So you'll be calling on Thursday?
I'll be calling on Thursday. That's exactly it. Otherwise, though, feeling like... Okay, no, I'm not going to lie. I feel mentally fine. You know, like, I'm tired and...
But
I'm
not
in pain.
like depressed.
No. I feel good. I feel like I can work out like uninterrupted, except leg stuff, and it's all going well. Like it's all really going well. It's just that I'm doing too many things while I'm in pain. So it's full-time work. It's freelance. It's Inktober. All these things.
The tsunami of...
Yeah, the tsunami of things.
Yeah.
And I got another request for a gig that I need to look into that I haven't because, you know, stress. And we'll talk about it sort of like with the procrastination thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just a bit overwhelmed right now. So I don't want to add another thing like and start talking with them back and forth. So just holding off for a few days until I get back like from my other freelance stuff.
Yeah.
But the only problem I really have is the lack of sleep that has sort of accumulated over time. Like now it's like some nights I do sleep better. So that saves me. You know, I'll be tired, but I'll be mentally sane.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel as unstable and annoyed for about nothing. So there is a balance happening. So I'm hoping to just get the knee fixed so that the sleep can improve. And then I think the other stuff is just, you know, it's stuff as usual.
How was your birthday, by the way? Like,
it was good. It was good. My kids woke me up with a flashbang grenade. Like they, yeah, but dude, that was exactly how it felt because I just opened my eyes and they got these like I don't even know what they're called in English, but these like
sparkle sticks,
yeah, and they, you know, it's dark in our house like when, and it just flared up, and that was the first thing I saw when I opened my eyes. I was just like, no, honey, flash of the cocaine, like, you know.
Scenario red.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like, like the first thing was like, happy birthday. It just went white.
Whee!
Yeah.
You get that.
And then my wife was like, I noticed she was filming, and I was like, what? But it was great. It was great.
What'd you get?
I got underwear, which is always appreciated.
What type of underwear?
Jack and Jones.
Ooh.
With nice colors and stuff. So I got a pack of those, really nice ones. And then I also got like these winter boots because I refused to buy them. And these are like, I think they're like 2-3 centimeters of rubber and sort of like some type of like, I don't know if it's actual sheepskin or whatever, but, or like, what do you call it? The wool.
Yeah.
Wool. I don't know if it's wool. I don't know what they're made of, but they're these thick rubber boots that don't let the cold in at all because they are crazy. They're like fucking bike tires.
Nice.
and they're like to the knees, just below the knees. Like I've never had anything that high. And they're super ugly.
Proper boots.
Dude, yeah. And they're super ugly, but they're made for, you know, like the proper, like proper winter.
You're old enough now to not give a fuck about what you look like.
Yeah,
now it's all about comfort and like...
Oh, dude, they're so comfy and so warm. Like when I took them off, I just had to try them, see the size, fits and all. And I was cold when I took them off because they were so warm.
No!
Yeah. I was like, maybe I should have these when I sit here under, like in just working, you know, and you get cold.
Like a baby out of the womb. No, put me back.
Put me back. No, but it's good. It's like all in all, it's good. It's a bit much, but we'll dive into that again.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie it into like some real life shit. So how have you been, dude?
Oh, pretty much the same, apart from the boots and the flash grenade.
And the birthday.
And the birthday. Yeah. No, it's been good. This week was a little bit of a misplanned week for me, or the previous one, I mean, because I only had sort of touch-ups and not really a lot of jobs. And then like an hour before the one of my clients, a session, Jesus, brain fart. An hour before our scheduled appointment, he writes me and tells me that, oh, dude, I can't get out of bed today. Like, I'm not going to be able to get in my car and get to the shop or whatever. So, like, we're going to have to cancel. Which, like, it was okay because it was a touch-up thing, so it was no money. But it's like, dude, an hour before you're supposed to be there.
Could have gotten someone else, yeah.
Luckily, the trains were kind of fucked that day. So I hadn't gotten into the shop yet.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have already been in the tattoo shop. And then I would have killed that guy.
But dude, when someone cancels like that late, do you charge them? Or are you kind?
Normally, we do take a deposit. And that is mine if they cancel that late.
Okay.
So at least I get something for like drawing stuff up and whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, this was a touch-up. He still has his deposit in there, so it is kind of mine. But
you're nice.
Yeah, but I'm nice. And that gave me the day to actually start finishing the Stormtrooper Samurai piece that I did. So that was the start of that, which was actually, it turned out to be like the best day ever.
So jealous.
And then
on that
also
image.
Managed to get the second vaccine shot in that week as well. So that's over and done with now. And then I had Friday off as well because of another cancellation, which meant actually finishing the piece, which was fantastic. So like it's been good, but at this stage, I kind of still need to bring in money. Like, it's a little bit sweaty. Yeah. So, kind of feeling it, but also kind of like, well, I'm okay with eating noodles if I get some time off. I just want some time off now.
I feel you.
And I have like 2 more weeks of work, and then I have 2 weeks off of work, which is kind of the goal right now. I just power through, get there. But with that said, like I haven't done anything this week apart from that. Haven't seen anything. And
dude, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we'll get into like why we haven't seen or done anything.
Yeah. It's so weird. It's so weird. But enough about us, I guess. How are you out there? Sweet listener.
Listening to this.
Like trying to get my brain working so you will actually enjoy this podcast.
But what I've seen this week on the Discord is that some new followers have joined.
Woo-woo!
Don't know how the fuck you keep finding it. If you're not already listening. Because I don't recognize these people that have been, like, some are listeners of the podcast. Like, today someone joined, or, like, yesterday. And they were like, oh, the podcast is what made me do Inktober this year. And it's always so much fun to hear that. Let me see. The name
We are so sorry.
We are so sorry. No, but it's pretty cool. Like, it's so much fun when people... Yeah, Becker Draw.
Becker.
Yeah, Becker Draw has, like, some really cool concepts. Like, his vessel was, like, this girl with a with a blindfold.
Oh yeah,
and
I
then
saw that.
It's the vase with the eyes growing out of it,
was
which is
genius.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
So some new faces have joined the Discord. It's always a lot of fun. Like if we can keep growing that community with people that listen to the podcast, preferably.
Yes, because then you can actually feedback our shit and we can become better.
Yeah. And
cater to you.
Yeah, and if you have topic requests, you know, everything gets kind of collected in the same place.
Yeah.
There's like a forum for basically everything, and if we don't have it, we'll create it if you ask for it.
Yes.
So this community is basically for you and an easy way for us to reach you all.
Yeah. And just a lot of fun.
And it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
The daily mugshots is still the most popular one, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically pictures of mugs.
Now it's just people
holding
bragging
mugs.
about owning the sketchbook
mug. Yeah, I'm almost offended now. I see like, oh, you got that filthy mug, that filthy Star Wars mug.
Exactly.
Spit on your mug. No, but it's a lot of fun to just see how you sort of consume or how you start your day, you know, when you listen to the show. Like, same thing when you share on stories. Like, it's so much fun to just get a little glimpse. Because the idea for the show is that you listen while you draw.
Exactly.
But it feels like a lot of you are also just, like, filling out the time, you know, when you're traveling or when you're working.
And that's super fun to see as well.
It is fun because that wasn't it. Like, we knew people would do that, but the intention was always to keep you company. That's why we do these long episodes.
Yeah.
Before Corona struck and they got shorter and shorter.
What are you talking about?
No. For a while there, we got like 1.5 at most. But in the past, we used to talk
3 hours at least.
Fucking 3 hours, yeah. I think the longest one is almost like 4 something, like 4:20 or something.
Insane.
Like it's insane.
It's insane.
I don't even know. That's like half a work day of talking.
Yeah. Let's
like
never
constantly,
do that.
but that's what I'm saying. Like it's half a day or half a day's work of constantly talking. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, we were quiet and took breaks. No, we just constantly talked for too long.
And that's an edited podcast, by the way.
Yeah, I think the total was like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And you managed to like get 40 minutes out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, I can get a lot of things out if I wanted to.
Just like take this whole part and just throw it.
Exactly. Everything I say. Yes.
And with that said, thank you for buying stuff, for being on the Discord, for liking stuff that we do.
And for just listening.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And also thanks to Underverket for providing us with this awesome place.
Sweaty room.
Mm-hmm, sweaty fart room, where we can put our microphones to rest. And
look at a Christmas tree. Did I say Christmas tree? Yes, I did. Kismas. Yeah, that should be a thing. So with that said, let's fucking roll the thing. Yes.
Words.
Yes, intro.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
Try to do crickets. That was whistling crickets.
Yeah, cool. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
So out of the thing today. What the fuck? Come on, Rob.
Yeah, the thing. Very specific. Cool. Things are cool.
All good. I'm back.
So
happy dude.
Inktober has kind of overwhelmed us.
Fucked my head is what it's done.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Like when this is released, we're like
2 weeks in.
2 weeks in. So half of it almost done. And when we record this, we've been a couple of days in, like 4 days in.
Yeah.
And already
we're feeling it.
Yeah. And we are ahead. Like, let's be clear. Like, I'm a week ahead.
Yeah.
Like, drawing-wise.
I'm 2 days ahead.
Yeah. and like I'm still feeling it.
Yeah.
Because the pieces that I've done, they're not entirely finished. I need to go back and revisit them while I draw new stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, everything that you do in life kind of plays into Inktober as well. It's not just like, oh, I'll just draw the thing. No. You have to do everything else that you normally do in your life. Like
and then fit Inktober into that.
Yep.
Yeah. And that, I didn't think that was going to be such a big deal.
Again.
But again, like, when will we learn?
Dude, yes. Yeah, I just realized I started Inktober, I think, in 2012. And, yeah, I've learned nothing. Yeah, 9 years of learning nothing. I think this year is the year that I figured out what my biggest problem is. But, you know.
Drawing?
Yes. No, ideas for the prompts. Like, that's what you should, like, that is, like, I think that is my biggest takeaway, just starting off. Yeah. Because now I did the prep work, you know, I'm a week ahead. Totally misplaced that time.
Yeah.
And we did an episode on how we...
Yeah, that's the thing.
To tackle it, and this is this is the part I missed.
Yeah.
You're too close to it, you're too, like, stupid.
Yeah.
This, like, I should have just spent that month prior to just thumbnail, just that.
Yeah.
No drawing at all.
No.
Just because as
Just
soon as
idea
I have
generation. Yeah.
Because that is the hardest part. I spent fucking 3 hours yesterday trying to think of stuck or pick.
Yeah.
I picked nothing. I did nothing like great. Like, I couldn't come up with anything. And then today, like, you said like a couple of things that I didn't even think about because my brain was so stuck. Like.
Yeah,
it just,
but that's the cool thing about having sort of the weekly meetups.
Yeah,
that we can still spitball ideas and like this is what I've like this is as far as I've gotten. I'm thinking this and this, and then you hit me with some brilliant feedback. And today, like with the hashtags and all that stuff as well, like just simple things that I should keep in mind for if I want to try to grow my following maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, if you want to utilize Inktober for that, that is like a great way to do it. But once you've done it, you can let it go. I think that is like the most important, I guess, step of all this. Like do what you can, don't do anything beyond that.
Exactly, and that's always the problem, I think. And don't worry, people. We are going to tell you all of this again because.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. So don't worry when you're going to be like, but what do you mean? What about hashtags? Talk more about the hashtags.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll have to.
There's an episode out.
There is, yes. So you can always go back to the Inktober episode.
No, it's not that one. It's actually the
other Inktober.
No, it's not an Inktober one. It's just the social media one. That's the one. Like, what do we call it? Social Media for Artists 2021. That's the one.
It's not the social media rant one?
No, that's earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically a guide, the one that I'm talking to. It's the latest one that we did, where I kind of summarize the most important things. So listen to Social Media for Artists 2021 to get sort of like the healthy approach to social media, so you don't have to go crazy.
Like I do.
No, dude, I still hear it from people, like when I talk to artists out there. It's such a stressful thing that takes up so much time, and you can't affect it, but you're putting so much focus on just the one thing.
Yeah, that is the shitty thing about it. And now, because now we have to be back in it, because of Inktober, it sort of forced me back into that shithole because I've worked so hard to get out of it and not be sort of mind fucked by this whole social media thing. And I feel so happy that I've reached that point where I don't give a shit anymore and still have people react to the stuff that I do post in the way they do. Like, I'm so blessed in that way. I feel so happy about it. But now you're back in it, and it's such a fucking hellhole.
No,
I hate it.
But that's the thing. I told you about, like, my post, the second one.
Yeah.
Did really well, like, but Instagram is keeping it down.
Yeah, exactly.
But the cool thing is that, like, I have these amazing followers that follow my work more precisely. They are making it worth it. You know what I mean? Like, like even if the algorithm is keeping me down, people are managing to find my work and just appreciate it. And I think that's where I put my emphasis. Like,
Yeah.
if people are still enjoying my stuff, even if it's not the biggest crowd, like we've said, like, appreciate the followers you do have and not the ones you wish you had. And it makes it so much easier. And then, you know, I reply to everyone that comments, and then I move on and start working on the next one. And that is, like, it's you got to just do that.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I don't hate being on Instagram and posting and all.
No, but it's
everything around it.
Yeah,
because
the
it's
stuff,
always there. Like even now, because we're talking about it, my brain is subconsciously going like, oh yeah, what are we gonna write for the next one, and where are we like when are we posting and like there's always something like, and I hate that. And also something that I try to like not do when I'm not doing the Inktober thing is look at the phone whenever I'm not like working or something. Same. But now, because I want to keep the engagement up, I am constantly checking whenever I get like a little notification of a comment or a share or something.
But I would like that's where we differ. I reply when I've posted. Like I told you, I spend the time that I have after I've posted. I'll be there to reply to everything I missed on the previous post and what's coming in. You know, but then I'll take a break. Then I'll have another session at some point. Like, let's say I'm doing something in the afternoon where I just need to relax a bit. I'll just like see what happened with the post, like reply to some comments. I'll do that for a short while and then I'll let it go again. So you got to have these pauses where you don't check, you know, like I'll go back and check. I'll reply because I'll do that later when I'm putting the time for it again.
Yeah, so but it's because I don't get that many comments on my posts. So it just feels like whenever I do get something, I want to be semi-quick to respond to
but I think just people won't feel that they're waiting because, you know, life happens.
Yeah.
So when you've replied, like as long as you don't wait a week, you should be fine. Like, especially with the tempo that Inktober has. Like if you reply the next day, that's fairly quick as well because they don't really need an answer.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I really need him to answer my awesome, this is so cool. You know, like they don't need that reply, you can show the appreciation the day after.
Yeah, but it just happens automatically. Like I just bring up the phone and
I get it.
Oh, what's happening? But But just know that I do appreciate everybody that's been sharing all the posts, you included, and it's
so much fun. Like, like I've seen
means
people
so much. Like,
but so many people. Have you noticed? Like this is better than any year.
Oh yeah,
like everyone's just sharing everyone, and it's so insane. I haven't even been able to keep up. I tried to sort of like not overshare because my stories you couldn't even like.
No, I went in to check mine today.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
Like 20 different posts.
Yes.
I'm like, God.
So I slowed down a bit. So I'll let some die out before posting new ones because it's like it's unmanageable.
Yeah.
So trying not to spam.
Exactly.
But I think it's fine, like to have like 10 stories. Like it's fine.
Yeah,
but
and it's all in good fun too.
Yeah.
You know, it's the whole of Inktober. Like it's just
it's a community thing. Yeah,
it's a thing. Like because we don't do this every other day, you know, it's just now. So why not make it into this sort of online festival on Instagram?
That's what I'm thinking as well. Like no matter what you think about all these challenges, like we're doing it for us, you know, like for the community around it, for the people that enjoy it. Like, and I think that's where you should put the focus. For discovering new artists, learning new things, you know. Yeah. Like it's so much fun. Like it feels like an art festival, you know.
Yeah, it definitely does. And now because it is so established as well, like, you know, I'm even telling, so a few of my customers or clients are teachers and stuff, and I'm telling them about it and trying to spread the word. And they're like, oh, that's perfect. We do have these sort of weekly assignments. Maybe now we can do like, just do simple Inktober drawings and like teach them about like social stuff. Yeah. Like it's cool that it's actually like it's spreading and becoming more and more mainstream now. But we've definitely derailed past the topic of today, which was
procrastinating.
So
why do you procrastinate though? Like what are your, because I have like a pinpointed like what my actual reasons for procrastinating is, and I'm guessing they're the same for basically everyone.
Probably.
But I have at least like 1-2 things that I know cause me to procrastinate.
Yeah. Now for me, actually this year so far at least, I mean we're super early in.
Yeah.
I know this will definitely derail the fuck like during Inktober. But right now I feel like I'm on track and I have a good work balance with the Inktobers that I do. But I do feel like the tendency to procrastinate more. Like, because I have my little workstation at home, it's all there, it's lit up, it's nice and good. But then I have YouTube, and then I have like Santa and doing this and going out for a walk and doing like all of this stuff. So when I procrastinate, and why, is because I am overworked, I have too much to do. I feel stressed even thinking about having to do that thing, which makes me do 50 other things just to avoid said thing or things. And yeah, it's pretty much just that, really. When I feel like it's too much, and of course, if it's something that I don't really feel like doing, then I will just not do it for as long as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Which is my thing.
Fire up the butt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
Recurring favorite.
Yes. Let's just call it hemorrhoids.
Exactly. Yeah, but I think I'm on the same there. Like, overworked really causes me, because it's not like I can sit down to draw, but my brain will procrastinate. You know what I mean? Like, it won't throw out ideas.
It's not going to be like an enjoyable process.
No.
It's just a pain. It's this thing you have to do rather than just sit down and do it and then just feel good about it.
You know what I could, like, compare it to? Like, we're really good at throwing darts.
No.
Yes, we are. Fairly good.
We're really lucky.
Trust me. I've seen people throw. I've seen Matthias throw darts.
Yes. Yeah.
We're pretty good at throwing darts.
I take it back.
Yeah, because we're comparing ourselves
to ourselves.
To ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're always
awesome.
fucking awesome. But I've seen people like Matthias and Artem throw darts, and they're both dog shit. Yeah. Like, Artem even refused. That's how bad he is. Dartem. Dartem, Solop. My friend.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But we're pretty good. But last week, when I was throwing darts, you know, I was so close to the bullseye. Yeah. Like, perfectly. Like, they were all
you were licking the edge.
Yeah, like, all the time. Like, every throw was perfect. But I was missing the point, you know, the bullseye. And that's what it feels like when I'm overworked. Yeah. Like, I know I can do it. I just, like...
You're not getting that...
Not getting there. Yeah, I'm not getting there. It's
the fulfillment isn't... Yeah, fulfilled.
No, but it's just like my brain shuts down when I'm overworked. Like, I can still get the job done, you know, given time, but it just makes it harder. And then thinking about I have to do all of them is overwhelming. Yeah. So instead of focusing on the one, you're starting to sort of expand your mind to the all the stuff you have to do.
Yeah, you're standing at the base of the mountain, just looking up. Like, I have to climb this?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then it's the freelance gig that I'm waiting, you know, like you're waiting for feedback, or, you know, you're just waiting for them to reply at all. You know,
just want to get it over and done with.
Exactly.
Yeah. But and that's always there, the scratching in the back of your head.
Exactly. And then you have those like 4 or 5 tasks at work that need to be done.
Yeah.
And then you have your kids.
The ink bash that you have to draw for, and you also have
like,
to
it gets so overwhelming.
Draw for work, and then,
yeah. And then you're just like, I'll just play with my phone, basically, or, you know, whatever else.
I'll just reply to every single comment that is in immediately whenever that happens.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's exactly that. It's so friggin' hard. Like, you stress yourself out instead of sort of, you know, like, I have this one task right now that I need to solve.
Yeah,
like just
one sit task. Down and do that. Done. Next. Like,
it is.
But that's why it doesn't work right now, I think, because the, like, getting that done just means the next one is up. Yeah. You know, and the next one is just number 5 or 6.
It's nothing.
It's
like,
it's not 25. You still have
exactly. You're not that far ahead.
Yeah, you still have almost 30 images to do, or like me at least.
Nah, dude, I have.
It's just like
many images.
Yeah, and that is the stress for me, which is what makes me procrastinate right now. I don't want to stop drawing.
No, neither do I.
But I have to. Like, life won't allow me to sit there
Yeah.
and just do it. I don't have kids.
But
I don't
dude,
have anything
But
like
even
that.
when I sit there, I do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
and I
that's
think
it.
it's a way to tell, like, your body's telling you need a break. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
thing you told me about Santa forcing you out to to take
Yeah.
a walk.
Yeah.
Because you will not take that break. You will not. You need to sit
No.
there and you need to produce.
Yeah.
And
But she could see like my whole body language. I was just sitting in the couch, sort
Yeah.
of sitting up, not lying down and like comfy in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
couch, just sitting up. And she's like, "Are you restless?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So what do you want to do? Nothing.
I want to do nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Well, like, are you sure? Don't you want to like go on a walk or something? Yeah, I guess. But maybe no, not really. Like, what do you want to do? I want to draw. So go draw. But no, I don't want to draw.
want to draw. Yeah.
It's just this like I feel like a 5-year-old. Like, no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Like,
But
and
it's
then-
like the overstimulation of things you have to do.
Yeah.
Basically, like,
and that's also why I'm so thankful to have her. And just like, okay, let's just go for a walk.
yeah, exactly. You don't get a
Yeah.
say. Let's
Like,
just walk.
Let's just do a walk in the woods. It was perfect. Like half an hour away, fresh air. It was raining a little bit, so it was shitty, which just made it so much nicer to come back home.
in, yeah.
And then just like, relaxed. Okay, let's sketch the next one. And then did that.
And then you do it. Yeah.
And then like, okay, now I've done that. So that's prep work done for tomorrow. Cool. Let's sit down and watch a movie. I can relax now.
Because that has been the problem for me as well. Like, if I don't get to do something else, like, you get all caught up. And even if you like, okay, now, like, I'll just take a break. Like, I can't just take a break and watch a movie because I'm only thinking about the drawing and the stuff that I have to. You have to do something that forces you to take your mind elsewhere. Like,
Whiskey.
basically, yes, getting drunk.
Yeah, actually, it helped. Well, no, it didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't drink with that mindset. You know
No.
what I mean? You need to get out of the mindset. If you want to drink after you've gotten out, that's probably fine.
That's good.
But drinking with the mindset will just get you deeper into the mindset.
Exactly.
I feel like you will be.
And then you're going to sit down and you're going to draw drunk. And then, you're going to have to redraw it. Probably.
Redraw it.
Yeah.
No, but it is so tricky to kind of. But I think procrastination also is like if you can sort of read the signals that your body's sending you.
Yeah. It's a positive thing.
It is a positive thing, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all about making it a positive thing. Like, because
Definitely.
the word in itself has this negative
yeah.
tone or staple to it. I don't know. Kind of like lazy.
Label.
Yeah.
It's a label.
Label.
Yeah.
Label.
Label.
Ladle. Label.
Ladle.
But yeah, you can always turn it into like a positive thing, because like you said, that you need to take a break from things, and it's your body or your brain just telling you, okay, dude, take a break, like go for a walk, watch that stupid YouTube clip, but don't keep watching YouTube clips. It's like you need to stay focused.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you let that sort of procrastination monkey or whatever take control,
Yeah.
then you are fucked, and that day is gone. Like boom, straight.
No,
like
but definitely.
Thanos snapped. So like allow yourself these small windows or breaks or whatever. Like, okay, watch that clip, but then go back and finish this thing.
Yeah.
And have goals, I guess. Like set up, if you can do that. And like this is me talking to myself again, like trying to just steer myself in the right direction, but like make 2 sketches and 1 full ink drawing every day.
I think that's good. That's really good.
that way you're
going to
be
As
ahead.
well.
And like for me now, I'm doing, so today I did tomorrow's ink sketch. So that one's done. And that means that tomorrow I can relax and finish tomorrow's ink sketch for the next day. So I'm always 1 day ahead with the inks, but I'm trying to just get through the sketches. Because again, that's going back to the cheating episode. Like, I don't know if you people think that I am cheating when I am sketching out my Inktobers, but they're really, really loose. I don't know if you saw the sketch today, maybe. Yeah. So it's not like...
But there is no cheating. Like, Jake Parker sketches his inks, so it's all fine.
I mean, the creator does. Yeah. If the creator does
there is no cheating.
There is no cheating.
Like, whatever makes you do it and makes you do it the fastest, do that.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the time to kind of ponder what is or what isn't. Just do and move on.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's what you have to, like today. I told you I could do like a million things to that drawing that I don't enjoy, but I did not like that one. But it's good enough and done enough for Inktober. You know, I can always wrap it up later. Like because giving it some time to breathe will also probably give me more ideas on how to sort of enhance it.
And I think that's really smart too. And also that you are taking photos of it and checking the photos. I think that's super smart, because I keep forgetting to do that. I mean, with mine, they're so simple. I don't.
They
need,
are very. I think
so
you
like,
get that overview better. Like,
exactly. I don't need to like step back that much, because I just need to get it done. But with you, I think that's so smart. You take a photograph, you look at the photo, and you check like, oh no, like I'm not seeing the values right here. Maybe I should, I need to go darker on this area. And you wouldn't see that when you look at it on the table in front of you. Exactly. So that's super smart. And for anybody listening, that's like, in case you feel like whenever you do finally post something and you feel like, damn it, like it doesn't look finished, like stop yourself before posting it and just check the photo and make sure that it's 100%, and then go on. Like
it does help. It does help, especially on the toned paper, because toned paper has a tendency of like losing details.
But it also looks so much cooler in real life.
Oh yeah,
because
it looks way cooler because it's so hard to photograph.
Exactly.
So
so that's why it's like you probably need to overwork it a little bit to make it post better.
Yeah, exactly. Like some of the whites or some of the fades, you know, like they don't show, like the gradient fades, like they don't. You're like, oh, I did nothing for an hour. So it's really good to exaggerate. But I think just like when it comes to procrastinating, learn what makes you procrastinate. Is it stress? Because for me, another big one is not knowing the next step in the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can make me procrastinate for way too long.
Yeah.
That's why I love just like taking a picture with my iPad sometimes and just trying something. You know, like I just photograph it. And then,
if you have that possibility.
Yeah, if you have that possibility.
It's gold.
Like, I've even done it with my phone.
Yeah.
There's Procreate Pocket.
Oh.
So it's just like it's garbage to paint with your finger, in my opinion. Yeah. But you know, if you don't have anything else, it's just like I just like sloppily, you know, like added like a color around the one with the ship from last week. Then is basically like I painted the sky black just to see if the boat would look cooler. It didn't look cooler.
It would just.
Like, it just
disappear, or like what would happen?
No, the thing is, I want the boat to kind of be slightly darker than the sky, and you know, I didn't
stand out a little bit. Yeah,
and when I do everything so like black background, the boat just looks meh. Like it doesn't feel ethereal like it does like ghostly.
No, because then you need to go in with the blacks in the boat
as well, and then fade
work with highlights and stuff, and that would probably just make it messy.
Yeah, it's nice to have that. Like the paper tone on the sky, and then you have the little slightly darker Copic on the ship, and that's it. And
then have them in the foreground. Like,
and also the sail looks so cool, you know, with just adding like some white details, like breaking up the sail. Like
I really love that piece.
That was
the vessel.
That actually my favorite one out of all of them.
Number 3, vessel.
Number 3,
but also like. When I woke up and I just had that idea of going red with the background for the Stormtrooper Samurai, and just like brought up the iPad, I'd already photographed that stage, like the one that I reached, and just like, all right, let's see what that looks like.
So good.
And then
like even that looked so good.
I'm like, this looks great. Am I crazy for thinking this? And then just sent it off to you, like, dude, yes or no? And you're like, yes, dude, oh my God, it's so samurai with the blah, 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 blah. And then I sent it to Sana too, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's amazing!" I'm like,
dude, and it became even better in real life. Like the red just,
fucking so happy.
It was so fucking vibrant.
But so you can actually see if you look at the time lapse, like that's me with like sort of my pajamas. Like it's the morning hair. I just got out of bed, like took my coffee and started doing the stencil and sprayed it. Like I hadn't woken up. It was just like. Immediately when I woke up, I'm like, I know what to do. Like my brain had processed it through the night, and then just like, okay, let's see what that looks like.
Dude, I love that. It doesn't happen often.
No.
But sometimes you wake up, like you just like, I'm going to quit this. I'm going to go to sleep. And then in the morning, you're like, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You just need sleep sometimes. But you just need to procrastinate a bit.
Yeah, it's really awesome that it actually, yes. Like, again, it's like a positive procrastination in that way. But and just like, okay, let's stop for now, take a break, sleep on it, like, and then go back.
Yeah, I think like procrastination can be a tool if you can read like what is affecting you, what's causing it. Like when you understand that, like you could solve the problems that are coming from, you know, like okay, I'm procrastinating now. Why am I doing this? Oh, because I'm afraid to ruin the piece, you know, because I don't know the next step. Yeah. So maybe
sleep on it. Yeah.
Sleep on it. Maybe take, you know, like the tracing paper, like the what is that even called?
Baking
paper. Yeah.
Or the one that I use at least.
Yeah. That's what I use as well. Yeah. So you could draw like something on top of your drawing with that. You know, if you can find like a light enough shade as well. Yeah. You could just do a sketch on top of your sketch, basically like, oh, what would it look like if I added something here? And like, nope, not doing that. Yeah. So there are ways to kind of test your ideas, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why my thumbnails are super important to me, because I don't care if they get fucked up. Yeah. You know, I'll paint on them, I'll draw on them, I'll try stuff, I'll redraw it, because that's the best thing about thumbnails is you can redraw them a million times. Yeah. And you saw my drawings. You were like, you got so many ideas. I'm like, it's for the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for the exact same thing.
Dude, you've done multiple Inktovers.
Yeah. So I just draw like these fast thumbnails, and if you've seen like number 3 vessel, like I didn't even take the time to complete it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just like I added the characters in like 3 swipes, and then I did like a tree that is just like a brush stroke basically, or a pen stroke, and I added some leaves to it, and then I did like a Copic boat and the white circle behind it. I was like, that's it, I got it, I don't need anything more. And that's the beauty of these thumbnails. Like they're so powerful because they're just telling me, like, it's like going to like a gym class where you have someone like holding the class, you know, you idiots are going to do this today. And you're like, okay, you know, and that's what the thumbnails mean to me. So I don't procrastinate because I know the whole process. I've done a million of these now. Yeah. So
but it also makes it a lot more fun in a way. Yeah. Like, when it's like, ooh, this idea, like, yes, I love this, and it's done, and you have that little thing to go back and sort of look at. Yeah. Because, well, you've trained your brain enough to know, like, you see the finished piece when you look at that ugly little thumbnail. It's your secret language to yourself. Like,
exactly that. That is actually a really nice way of putting it.
And just, like, you go back and you check it and then compare it to the one you're working with, and you're like, fuck no, there's like, I need to maybe move this a little bit more to make it look like my secret language. And then, it's just this fun process with you communicating with yourself. Like, it's just, dude, it sounds so weird when I say it out loud, but it's like, it really is that way.
Yeah.
It's such a cool...
Because some of them are super messy. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck is he? Yeah. But it's like, no, that's the thing. And then there's the thing there. And then, and you're just like, but it's just a black blob. And you're like, I know. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. And the ones that I have now, like my thumbnails, I'm not super happy with, but it's just what I have to do to progress the story. So that's also, like, that is something that's biting my ass now, because I'm doing the story thing. Yeah. So I have to again look past the overall finish of a lot of these just to carry on, and then every once in a while it's going to be a really cool one. Like, but I can't sit and like put more time on these things than I already do.
Dude, same here. Like you have to.
It's just like you need to just tell yourself it's good enough. Just.
But remember what I told you about the thing you're doing? Like the stuff that you're making for Inktober should be the base of the final product. You know what I mean? Like that's where we should have put the
emphasis, I guess.
Yeah. And I think I've learned more this Inktober than any other.
But this, and like we planned this so well.
I know.
Like we were so good at this, but still not
good
all
enough.
The way.
But I think that prep work just solved Inktober for me entirely.
Perfect prep for next year.
Yeah, dude, it is
that's
exactly
the shitty
that.
thing, but it's the truth,
Dude.
Like,
It is, but sometimes you gotta lose a little to win in the war. Like to win the war, like you have to lose the battle.
Yeah,
and sure, we haven't lost anything really.
just our dignity and
exactly,
pride
and our minds.
Yes,
but I think
and
for
all our
next
followers.
year, but
Yes.
dude, but for next year, I'm really, really like I want to get there now.
Yeah,
because next year I'm just gonna I'm gonna have, as soon as he releases the prompts, I'm gonna solve every one of them.
Yeah.
So when I get to Inktober, I'll have 31 prompts ready. Like,
ooh, you know what we should do? We should do, like, this is just brainstorming now, but we should do a Sketchbook Heroes event to plan, like, to get everybody together and sit and plan together and just like sort of brainstorm with everybody.
That is actually
and
pretty
do like
cool.
a little meetup and just like
Yeah.
just to see where everybody's going with theirs, and then inspire each other, and then hopefully that would be a great foundation to build on, to have support throughout Inktober.
And I'm thinking maybe we can,
or we do for our own.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can. The thing is, I really enjoy the Inktober community.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you think about the conflict, I don't care about that.
No,
But the community, there's a lot of people out there that
That's
are
what-
doing it for them. You know,
yeah,
like,
and that's why I don't want to disturb the October Inktober. Like that's
same thing.
it's a beautiful little shitty thing.
But if we could have our own, that would be great. I don't know how we're gonna get it out there, because that's the problem with these things, getting traction. But it would be cool to have, like, maybe just have an event and a drawing challenge, you know. So for those that can get here, we'll have this little event where we kind of prep for whatever the fuck our challenge is going to be.
Yeah.
And then we do it together as a team, you know, or like not as a team, but as a group of people. Just
but also like talking about different tools that we're going to use and stuff. Like
and
make
maybe
it into
we could,
like a
full
thing.
Have the
team
fucking
up
greatest
with Pen
idea.
Store.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Get them to, because that's what they said. If you need stuff for your events, just call us.
There you go.
But I was thinking, like, imagine if we had this like workshop where we work traditionally, and I'm not talking about, you know, like getting like watercolors and stuff like that. Keeping it simple, pens, and then everyone can go up to a board and like, oh, this is how I draw this, or this is how I would approach these complex things that I draw. You know, whatever it is, if it's rocks or if it's water, you know.
So you can start helping each other with different.
You can just
tips.
give actual tutorial tips, you know, like easy step-by-steps, like this is how I do it, this is how I approach it, this is how I learned it, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, and kind of just breaking it up. Like,
yeah, that would be interesting.
It would be a fun thing, like just having that learning moment as well, where everyone can share what they want, you know.
Yeah.
So if you know how to draw leaves or, you know, that stuff really well, show everyone. Like, you know, it's going to be a small group for that stuff. So
but I think that would be great, and just again trying to take advantage of that we can actually do things now. The ban is lifted from Sweden, so we can actually start meeting up again. And I just want to, like, because we've been starved from social interaction with all you guys listening. So.
And I did see that what are they called? The meetup Stockholm.
Pedophiles?
Yes, exactly that. They're looking for no, but this sketch club Stockholm or something like that. Sketch something.
Sketch Tuesdays?
No. Yeah, people that missed that but came after. So sketching club is what they're calling themselves. Stockholm.
Mm-hmm.
They had this event like recently, like a couple of days ago. And they seem to be like a lot of people. No, but it's people that listen to the show and that have been on my events.
Yeah, but
and
they
your
didn't
events
invite them.
I didn't see any of that. But at least they've kicked
doing
it off again, and it seemed fairly successful as well, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
So thinking that maybe it's time to, I don't know, start doing that. Maybe involve them as well if they want to join. But we'll try to think of something.
Awesome.
And we've totally derailed the thing.
No, we haven't. We're still talking into the Inktober.
Inktober.
Yeah, into the.
Into the.
But yeah, procrastinating, everybody knows what the fuck that is, and everybody does it. And if you are procrastinating, what do you do?
Yeah, how do you sort of like...
What's your little thing?
What are your things? What makes you procrastinate, and how do you sort of... And if you haven't reflected on it, then it's time to start. Yeah, but would love to hear how you all handle procrastination, you know?
Yeah.
Because we all have methods to kind of keep us...
Because I know a lot of people
focused.
Don't even attempt Inktober because they know that they're going to not do it. Like, they're going to procrastinate more than actually paint. And that is, like, it's so sad to me.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You should still give it a go. Like, I know it feels daunting. Again, like drawing the metaphor for that sort of mountain, but even making the mountain into polished marble and you're going to climb it. Like, that's what it feels like when you know that you're not prone to, like, finishing things. But that's why Inktober is there. Like, I think for me, it's the best lesson ever to just to teach me that I can finish.
Yeah, I think so.
A thing like
things.
this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what you remember back in the day, I did like almost a full poster in a day. Like that was my thing. Super quick and just got it finished. But doing something for more than a day felt like forever. And it was the biggest waste of time in my head.
Same here.
And then, like, tackling Inktober, I didn't finish the first one. I think maybe I did 5 or something.
I didn't finish any of them. Like, I finished 2.
Yeah, I finished 2. Yeah, 2. One that I hate, the other one just out of sheer luck, I think.
I hate it now, but I also appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because I did finish it. And then when I looked back, I had the same problem as you. Like, those sketches are so quick. Like, they were all, except a couple, but most of them were under the hour. Yeah. And it shows. Yeah. Now that I go back, you know, like some I was like, oh, I planned this. Like, this was a good idea concept-wise. Yeah. So it worked. But a lot of them are just, like, should have taken another, like, sort of, like, pass on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really thumbnail them. I just started on some of them.
Yeah, exactly.
On the first year there when I was doing the links. Yeah. Like, the final piece on the link one where he meets Ganondorf, like, it's so bad. And I think day 2 or 3 as well, where he's fighting this, I don't know, like, big black character, like a big knight or something.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Rubbish. Like, it's so bad. Like, I feel shame. Yeah. You know, like.
But it's just like, back then you just wanted to finish it.
Yeah,
like,
and I didn't even thumbnail those. I just, like, some of them
just do something, you know? Yeah. And then when you look back at it after you actually finished it, it's like, God, that was such a waste of time and waste of potential. Yeah. Like,
but the cool thing is I can go back now, steal the concepts because they're mine. Yeah. And redraw them
as thumbnails. Yeah.
Because I've done that. Like, last year, I stole one design when Olpa stands, like, and has the power come to her, like He-Man type. I stole that from the previous year, you know.
And from Masters of the Universe.
Yes. Yeah. And just had that. And I was like, how can I make it better? And I still failed, but it's way better than the first one.
So next year.
So this year So this year I could actually steal that again if I wanted to, if it fits a prompt, and just pick, and just, you know, redraw that again if I wanted to. I don't want to though. So boring. Now it's boring because I've done it twice. But it's just...
It should be like an Easter egg thing. Like,
that's what you should do with Inktober. You just take the stuff you did previous years
and make it
better this year. Yeah, just redraw the same shit. Fuck the prompt.
Nobody's going to notice. Because, I mean, we don't have any followers.
Nobody cares. Dude, something I noticed this year, nobody gives a shit about the prompts. Oh, yeah. Like, no one ever mentions the prompts. No one even reads what I write. No. You know, like, no one cares.
Well, thankfully they do for me.
Oh, well, yes. You have a story. I used to have a story.
Yeah, I know.
I don't anymore. Like, I wrote on the ship one vessel, I wrote something. Yeah. Because I had an idea there. I was like, ooh, yeah.
It was nice. I liked
it. But again, writing takes another fucking 20 minutes to do. So
yeah, but that's the cool thing. So now I'll go on a little derail with mine. I'm not going to talk about it in the tools because it just feels redundant. But so what I'm doing with the story thing is I'm improvising from the images that I have drawn. So the images, I planned them out to try and make sense, sort of, in the story sense. Because I have my guidelines of like, well, here it's help. So something needs to sort of help the character out. And then I draw that up and I'm like, well, yeah, like a character here, he could help him in some way. And then on the day I post, I improvise the whole story and I just write it from my head as I sort of look at the post.
And that's how I wrote them as well.
Yeah, like, but it's such a fun little exercise where like it just
you've gotten
keeps
into drawing as well.
Yeah.
Or like I mean writing.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. So
practice.
This is the coolest sort of clash of both these worlds. So yeah, every day is a little bit of a writing exercise and a drawing exercise.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
so,
really cool.
Like I'm very, very happy with that. And for that alone, I'm super happy with this Inktober because this is just for me. Like the story, it's gonna go bananas. Well, now you have the spoilers. You know how it's gonna end. But
I even got to add.
Yes, he did.
I'm so happy. I was like, yay, I'm part of this somehow.
But it's so much fun. Like I'm having a blast doing it. I'm not super happy with all the drawings that I'm doing.
But remember what we said.
Yes,
this is just the base for what's coming.
Exactly. And it's just cool flipping through it now.
Dude,
like
it's so
already
cool.
just 4 pages in, you just have this
book.
Cohesive thing. Like what you have. When I flip through your sketchbook and my brain just wants to kill itself. Like I'm slowly getting there with this, but like it's so simple and nice.
It would be cool if you made several stories, just different ones, but you know, at a slower pace once you're out of this.
And that's what I like about this concept is that it is very open for that.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, like no spoilers, people. But yeah, so I think I'm definitely gonna keep going with the story aspect of the Inktober. I really like that because I am more into the story part. But I do recommend it to people, like if you want to push, like if you feel like you're drawing, so like, yeah, you know, I only have this much to give drawing wise, you know, add a little extra with the story. Like it makes it so much more fun and, you know, challenge yourself in a different way. So definitely try it at least.
Yeah, I came to that conclusion today when someone else outside of this asked me like, oh shit, is this something or is this just Inktober, you know? And this was on LinkedIn and someone asked me like, what is this? Like, and I was like, yeah, I don't really know what this is. I'm just, you know, like I've been drawing these for like a few years now and I don't know how to do them. And I was asking myself like, how could I tell this story? Because I can't draw a comic book, like a full comic book. I don't feel that it would, like, I don't think I would get that emotional investment from the story that I would like. But if I made it sort of like a book and a graphic novel, so every chapter has a couple of comic pages, you know, like just one spread. Like every chapter ends in a graphic novel spread, comic panels, I don't know what to call them, but
a comic book page.
Yeah, exactly. So you get this sort of fairy tale that is like fantasy novel, but you also get some images to kind of help you visualize the world that I'm trying to build.
Yeah. So you also keep the visuals of the characters.
Yeah, because I want you to kind of imagine some of it. I don't want to put everything in pictures, but I also want you to be able to see some of it.
Yeah, but that will give you an sort of a helping hand in when you read the story. You're already, like, the style is in your head, so you're playing it out as an animated movie with these, like, the ink trees and all of this. Yeah. Like, it just works. Like, the way I see looking at a movie before I read the book, same type of thing, because that way, when I saw the Harry Potter movie before reading the first book, I already had the characters, I knew what they looked like, so my brain didn't have to go, like, all the way there. I know a lot of people don't like that because the whole beauty of reading a book is that imagination and you get to go crazy with your head. But because I already have so much of a hard time reading, it helps me so much with simplifying it because I know, what the whole world looks like already. So in that form and that way, I think it's perfect for people, like me, that like are a little bit dyslexic and don't have an easy time reading. It would just help combining those two. So I think that's a great idea. Or just doing like 3 pages and then have one comic book page. 3 pages, one comic, like just that.
just to support the story somehow,
and also add different things that you might not be able to write because you're more of a visual dude, then you want to play this action scene out in comic book panels rather than writing it like he threw his sword and then they blocked it and it said clang and then
clang. Did you say clang?
There you go.
Yeah.
Wanted you. Yeah.
But no, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna tell the story or if I'm gonna emphasize scenes in the book. Like, but I think it's like. But I love a really good fantasy novel.
Your brain is getting there now. Like you're slowly, I think, just accepting that it's on its way into something more than what it is. I think that's awesome, and that's what I've been pushing for forever, wanting you to do with this, because there is something there.
No, there is definitely something there. There are two established characters. But I have nothing else. Like
you have a full world. Like, just go back and look at everything that you've done.
Oh, definitely.
You have characters there that you can take and just evolve into things.
Yeah, I need actual, like, I need bystanders, you know, like, I need some other world building stuff just to figure out what the world, or like where it plays out, like that village or that thing. Like, I need to
use your kids. They have imagination.
No, dude.
Show them an image and say, like, how did she get here?
Who do you think gave me the, what the fuck is the prompt? The, was it not wind? What was it? The
vessel? No.
No, after. Fan. That's my kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were like, oh, a tornado. That kind of like, you know.
I went so literal with that one.
Dude.
Like, but people, I'm already apologizing because, well, it's coming. It's going to be out before when you hear this. So sorry for that prompt. It's
dude, mine doesn't really make sense either. Like, it's
gonna be
just
so
stupid,
bad.
But
it's so bad. But I love it though. Like,
dude, the one that I'm releasing today, which is like a week from now, number 4,
not
so boring.
It's not
so boring.
It's not.
It is very not. It's naughty.
Yeah, mine is also so boring, actually.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. It's just him holding a fucking rope.
Oh shit!
Like,
okay.
The image in its
one,
exactly.
The next one is the cool one. Okay, yeah.
But that's again, like, that's what I need to keep focusing on. Like,
I think that's why I can't do comics, because you need all that disposition to explain what's happening in the cool scenes. You know, like, you need a build up. The build up is like, it sucks. It's like people looking at each other, talking. You know, like they don't talk English, but it's like when you read comics, you're invested in the story, but someone had to like draw these characters looking back and forth. You're like,
yeah,
oh my god, can I copy paste from a previous page?
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, just
keep going.
Yeah,
sure.
But yeah, any other Inktober sort of, because I think this episode is more Inktober than it was procrastination.
Yeah,
in a big sense. So let's call it like a, I don't know. Inktober like follow-up, like midpoint something. Because last year I think we did like 4 episodes about Inktober, sort of like.
Oh yeah, did we do like? Yeah, we did. That's
so this will be sort of like a checkup.
Exactly.
In the middle
where
here.
we are, how we are panicking.
Exactly.
How we are
Inktober procrastination checkup.
Yes,
it's a very intense
ink up.
Yeah. Procedure.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's horrible.
It's horrible.
But yeah, enough of the fucking topic, I think.
Like, I'm excited to keep going.
Yeah,
I'm just a little bit stressed with like the rest of the stuff. So I'm hoping to kind of get one off the list now.
Yeah.
Work is also okay right now. I know what to do, so I don't have to worry and procrastinate there.
Yeah. This week for me is hectic as fuck. So I have a lot of stuff I need to draw on top of this, which is why, like, like today, for example, when I go home, I'm going to have to keep pushing the Inktober stuff so I can work.
Ooh, I have a follow-up on that as well.
That sucks, but it's like, again, it's that fire up the butt, and it's just like, okay, just go home and do it. Don't think about it. Put on some cool music. Get that whiskey.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and just treat yourself and have fun. You know, go crazy with the story, Robert. Have fun with it. Like, yeah.
Yes, like,
thank you.
Really getting into that headspace. Because on Friday, I worked from 7 to 5, nonstop, you know, drawing and doing stuff and picking up the kids, coming back home. And, you know, and then I went back to the computer. I sat there till 5, I think. And my kids were playing with friends. So I just immediately, I checked my email. Like, I've gotten feedback on the freelance gig. I start doing the freelance. I do that for like, I don't know, 4 hours. Then I put it down. I'm done. I send it away. I move on to the next thing. I take out my Inktober stuff. I start drawing, you know, like the One Piece, and then I move on to, you know, sketching the thumbnails and trying to figure shit out, and I couldn't. And then on Saturday, I was just like, like I just wrapped up the wings one.
Oh yeah.
The suit, and I was just like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just like went too hard on Friday so that I had nothing on Saturday.
Yeah.
So it was all just procrastinating. So I'm going to try to avoid that, trying to sort of like get things, like control the things that I can control and figure out where I'm sort of bottlenecking myself and then, you know, solve it.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
But now, I mean, you're not used to having the freelance gig or doing this much drawing after work or maybe even at work.
Yeah.
So like there's, of course, it's always everything
a lot of,
at once. Like
and it's all creative. That's the thing. They're all the same thing. I'm just like.
So you're not allowed to complain. No, because it's all fun.
Yeah, it is all fun.
But
it is all fun. Right now.
It's so much pressure though. And
yeah, dude. And work.
The heat is on. So
work has also like, we pitched something on Friday. That we kind of like, oh, we should change the direction of the thing that we're concepting to this instead because we think that it's going to be better. And everyone was like, yeah. And now we're doing it. And it's taken like a new fun direction for me where we've like changed some stuff that like from boring stuff to fun stuff for me. So I'm really excited for that as well. But I also need to redo all the work that I've done so far.
Yay.
And so, you know, I did most of it on Friday. I was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I drew most of it and now I just need to do like some more sketches but that's the thing. Too much fun is not fun. You know what I mean? Like
it
gets
it's funny
overwhelming.
How that works. Like you need the balance.
Dude, you need the balance. You need to want it. You need to, like, if you're doing it all the time to the point where you kind of burn out, it's not that much fun. That's why I get paid people and do less. Like 1 gig that pays well, not 5 gigs that pay ugh.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you more of the gigs that pay meh. Exactly. I love that promise. Like, we're paying you really poorly, but we'll get more work your way that you can spend countless hours stressing about.
Yes, I would love to work for free. But yeah, procrastinating and Inktober and all that good stuff, we're all feeling it. So if you're out there and you're stressing balls because of Inktober, know that you are not alone. We are all in this together and it all sucks until it's finished. Yeah.
But also, you could always scale back.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that.
No.
Because I don't give a fuck. I will do this like the way I planned it. Yeah. But there is a possibility that I won't be able to, you know, because reasons. But I will.
Have you counted how much one piece takes? Like how long?
It's so different. Some of them are just like the first one. I was like, that's the thumbnail? Yeah. This is the image. Like it felt like I just swiped up. Yeah. Yeah. And then I was like, ooh, I wonder what happens if I add this. And then like, whoop. I was like, okay, I'm done, I guess. Okay, moving on. Cool. And second one was the vessel. Yeah, that one as well. Like you saw the sketches, the early ones that I showed you. Yeah. I was trying to really simplify it. And then I found the concept, you know, like the thumbnail that you can see on Vessel. Immediately. Not a problem. Like, because if you look at it closely, the foreground is just stuff that I'm used to drawing. Yeah. You know, oppa, trees, whatever. So that was like instantaneous. The boat, I sketched it out on the concept. I was like, I'm doing exactly that one with the broken mast that leans into the moon. And that worked out so well. And I was like, oh shit, and it's Copic, so I can just fucking, I don't even have to draw the sail broken. I'll just fill it in with the gel pen.
Yeah. Perfect.
Done. I was like, the only touch-ups I had to do, that I left to move on. It was like highlights on the characters.
Yeah.
And that took, what, seconds?
Yeah.
Moved on.
Nice.
So the two first ones were like, I'm like, if this is the pace.
But is that like 1 hour or 2 hours, 3 hours? Like
it's like
not
2
counting,
hours for the second one.
Just printing out the image.
Yeah.
Sort of,
so
rendering.
it was super quick.
2 hours.
Because there are no like layers to it. There's nothing. Like it looks complex.
Yeah.
But it isn't. Like like the moon took the longest because it's a gel pen and it's a lot of white.
Yeah.
But even that was like fun, in this image.
But yeah, so mine, they're super simple, but they take 2 hours.
Yeah.
1 hour for the line work and 1 hour to fill in. And,
you have a habit of inking that way as well. Like you're very good at it. It looks really nice. No, but again, you're focusing on the pointless stuff. You know what I mean? Like when you said like, oh, the hands here, like no one's going to care.
No,
like no one's even going to look at those hands. they play such a small role
in the overall
thing. Like you're not like, oh, where is he putting his hand? No one cares.
That's
like
true.
you see that he's holding something and that is it.
Yeah.
That and I think that's something to like if you're going to take away something from your own Inktober's, it's that no one doorbell.
Hey.
No one's going to care about what your character's elbow looks like or that lash that went the wrong way. Like no one's going to give a fuck.
That's not true. You are.
Yeah. Except you.
Yeah. And you're doing this for
everyone else is not going to give a fuck. Like I told you, like, oh, this part of no one's going to care.
Yeah.
Like really no one's going to care. They're going to take in the tree, the light, Olpa, the end.
Exactly.
Everything else is just there so it isn't blank around the character. You know what I mean? Like it really is like the focal area will be all people are going to be taking in.
Yeah. But I'm actually just trying to make myself sort of satisfied with what I've drawn, but it's still like, because it's a small image, 2 hours I feel is a long time when it's just that sort of dark brown tone. Like
it's storytelling, so it isn't.
Yeah,
like you have to convey something through the images. You know what I mean? Like you need to tell a story like from image to image, even if your story is batshit crazy.
Yeah, I guess. There's a lot of stuff happening without a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, but you need to kind of put them in order so that people can read it, and not just like, what the fuck happened? Why is he here now? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do any of that. So
that's not
I'm
true.
Happy. No,
you still tell a story.
I just need to place them though. Like I don't need to do like a one page it's not traveling. Like, oh, you read this and then you can just look at it and immediately see the story. You know what I mean? Like I do the one panel, like I do the top part of your drawings, but in a bigger scale. It's like, oh, the character is looking at the sky. Okay, that's my stories.
Yeah, you're making yourself sound way less good than you are.
No, I'm really good. Okay, let's start. I'm really good. I just chose an easier way.
Definitely not. But yeah, agree to disagree, I guess.
Yes.
Bitch.
No, you are. What am I? Okay, enough ass patting and encouraging each other. Fuck this shit.
Fuck it all.
Write to us on the Discord.
Yes.
How has your journey been so far? Are you stressed the fuck out? Are you done?
Exactly.
Are you behind? Can we help you? Because when I don't know what to draw, I write in the Discord and I let you do the work.
So why not do the same?
So for example, day 2 was Sarah Valdon, or whatever her name is on Instagram.
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, it's Valdon Fantasy Art. Yeah. She wrote that she was going to draw armor. I was like, yep, yes, we are. For example, like, it's that easy. You just steal someone else's idea because it's still going to be so different that it really doesn't matter.
That's kind of what a prompt is too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely.
Help each other out on the Discord if we can't figure something out.
We have that little the folder for Inktober.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. The channel.
The channel. Yes. So yeah, go in there, bombard everybody, get some good positive feedback from people because everybody's so nice all the time.
Yeah, or just post and brag. Like it doesn't matter.
I'm probably the only one that's like a bitter bitch and just telling people they're doing stuff wrong. But
you haven't done that much though.
No.
Like except in the feedback channel.
Yeah.
But that's what it's for. And it hasn't been that bad. Like I think we've just been to the point.
Exactly. it's not telling people that they're wrong. It's just correcting them.
Yes. Exactly. That my way is better than yours.
No. No, I try to be in there a little bit more nowadays. But now because of Inktober, like, yeah. But fuck.
Exactly. Reach out.
Yeah, go in there.
And you can find it through the Sketchbook Heroes Instagram page or the Ilias Pathless Sketchbook Instagram page. I mean, I was just like, mind is blown.
Yes.
Go
in there, find it somehow, and have fun. And then
someone also told me that they can't listen to the show because we talk too fast.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think it's their English.
Okay.
Rather than our blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so we don't suck.
We don't suck.
Yes.
Except when we do. And move on. Retro time. Save us. From the Rob.
So we're not doing Toolies?
Do you have something on tools?
I don't know. I thought we were going to
we're doing Toolies apparently.
Yeah, we're doing
I was totally in on this. I was just leading you on, tricking you, y'all. It's trick or treat season.
Because we have started now.
Yes.
Let's do a little, what are we actually using
cocaine.
As tools?
I wish I had cocaine.
No, you don't. Nobody does.
Nobody does.
But cocaine. So yeah, you're sticking with the original plan that you had? Mm-hmm. How is that working?
Really good.
Really good.
Like Copics is like just adding Copics basically to the thing, and also allowing me to use color pencil a lot more this year is being awesome because it like everything is quicker now.
Yeah.
I don't have to like smudge white gel pen and stuff like that. So
but it really but you still have that option as well.
Yeah, no, I do
is great.
Both, but I think that I get more control with the, like the ink or the color pencil gets where I want it. The smudging, sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's garbage. Like, and you have to keep smudging around it to fake it, like to kind of save it. Yeah. Color pencil, I can just like, nope, this is wrong, or like I don't want it to go this far, and I can just erase it. Yeah. And I can test things. So it's giving me a lot more options to try things out and then make a decision, Yeah. Cool. So and the Copic is giving me the depth I could never get.
Yeah, you get this more polished look to it. It just looks so much more sort of finished. Like just more rendered, so much more advanced. Yep. Like everything, like it's the perfect progression of your style. Yeah. Like it's such a great way to, and also format that you've gone from the purpose sketchbook to A4.
Yeah, A4 is nice. It's still like it's slightly bigger than A5 that I do draw.
Yeah,
but I frame it with like this.
The way I see it, it's like going from TV to IMAX format. Like it's just
it's really nice.
Wow, and like you get so much more into the image.
And the fun thing there was that when I did that in the beginning, it didn't just work out. Because like I was like, scaling is hard. Scaling something up is hard. So when I did that prior, like it just looked like a really tiny image on a really big piece of paper, and I had to add stuff that didn't belong in the image to fill it out, and it just looked weird, and the perspective started distorting because I wasn't following it. Like it was just like my brain couldn't wrap itself around this bigger canvas, and now it does. You know what I mean? Like now I plan for the bigger canvas. Like that's how I plan them. They're not that, like I think I would have a problem drawing them like really tiny now. Yeah. Because I can fit so much more into them now that the purpose feels like small. Yeah. Like it always felt small when you were drawing characters, like just big stuff. Yeah. But for this now, it feels too small. Like to tell a story, I would like more space.
A3 next year.
Yep. Just keep getting bigger. But I'm gonna run out of ink with A3.
Oh Jeez. Yeah. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Not for Inktober. No. Never. I'll probably just A6 next year. Yeah. Just like one character.
Smart move.
Fuck, why didn't I think of that for Inktober? That is fuck.
You should do 1 second of animation.
Dude, or just a little bit more. What if like just do one character every day for the world of Olpa, and the and friends. Yeah. That would have been awesome.
That would have been the best thing ever.
Fuck yeah, I needed that more than I need what I'm doing now.
And use the prompts to create the character.
Yes.
Easy.
Fuck, next year.
Next year.
But maybe, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, though. I like it. Let's forget it.
Up the stakes. Always. Go up, go big. Speaking of going big, I've gone small. So I went, like, I ditched the sloppy sketchbook idea that I bought, and
wet art book.
Yeah, no, but I found the King sketchbook that you gave me, that you helped create.
Yes, that is awesome.
And well, you don't know all the specs for it. So what is it, Elias? What
I don't know. They just I just told them what I wanted.
Yeah.
And the binding, you see that it's like there's taped like neatly on the back to protect the sketchbook. So it's like a wider than an A5, but not as high.
It's almost purpose size.
Yeah, it's purpose size. It's like this weird A5 size that is an A5.
Like a little bit wider than A5.
Yeah.
Not square, but not A5.
Yeah. Rounded rectangular weird thing. It's awesome though.
Yeah,
like it feels really, really nice. The paper is, I think, like 150.
It's probably, it feels like it's more. It's probably almost closer to 180, I would say.
Oh yeah, well maybe one. Yeah, actually, yeah, that might be truth.
Yeah.
Or 60.
And
I don't know.
It does not bleed at all.
It does not, because
not with these markers at least.
Yeah, because I told them that I don't want anything glossy, or because some of the options that we had available were garbage. Because the paper that they wanted to go with, and I gave them a piece of the paper that I had in my Leuchtturm. And I was like, just rip this off and just give this to them, because this is what we want. Like, this is the kind of paper we want.
And it does feel
feel similar to it, yeah. So I was just like, look at this paper. And I took the paper that they gave me, this like slippery piece of shit paper that when you drew with ink, it faded out a bit, or like it didn't dry instantly, you know, like, and like, ballpoints didn't really like feel nice on it. No. Just like it didn't, like it wrote, it didn't write, like it was, and they thought it was nice because it was like slippery and stuff. And I was like, you don't want that like with anything. Like it's not. It's just like you need some texture, like some tooth to it, so that the pen feels like soft on it. You know, like it grabs the ball or the pen and just rolls it. Yeah. And I gave them a piece of my sketchbooks because I had a couple. I took like from home my favorite ones, you know, and I was like, try these. And then the Leuchtturm is the one that I ripped the page off in the back and just like, use this.
This is it. Yeah. And it's perfect.
And when he drew on that one, he was like, oh yeah, this is what we're going for, like something like this. And then he came back, he's like, dude, try this. And it was that book, you know. We only had one copy.
Oh, nice.
He was like, just like draw on this. And I was like, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. And so they did use the feedback. I don't like, it was, I don't know, I think it was made in China, like honestly. I don't know where it's made. But I think so, like some printer back there. And it turned out awesome. I have 2 of those, I think, at home.
Yeah. And I love it, and I like, because I was originally going for more of a toned look, because it just gives you that added extra. Like it's not really cheating, but it's kind of cheating.
But it's like you get that
when you add white to a toned paper, you get so much more life to anything. But I wanted this more comic booky and just ink, so went with the whites, and then I bought this cheapo manga set with microns from Akademi Bokhandeln.
Dude, I think microns are awesome.
They're great, but what I didn't notice was they weren't black, they were
brown.
Yes. So what was it, magenta or something?
Yeah, I really like those tones though.
Got it right
it
here.
Doesn't feel like magenta.
Sepia is
exactly.
Yeah, so it's the Sakura Pigma waterproof, permanent, quick drying.
I don't know how you say that in English. Sepia?
Sepia.
Yeah.
Sepia.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's just a 4-piece.
Everyone knows what that is.
Manga.
Warm brown
ink set. Yes, warm. Well, it's very dark brown.
But that's because they're microns. Yeah.
Well, if you see the post, some of them are gonna look kind of black.
Yeah, I thought they were freaking black.
Yeah,
when I saw
and
them.
then when you see them in other lighting, it's like, oh,
Or
they're
in
they're
real life,
brown.
yeah, they were brown, which is awesome.
But it's so
actually.
funny because I had bought the brush pen, like this Micron brush pen, in this color before because I'm like, I need some brown, and I loved it, and that's the one I did the detailing with in the Stormtrooper, and then I brought this out. I'm like, all right, let's do some Inktober, and it's the exact same one. So now I have 2 of the brush pens, which is great because it's gonna run out.
Is that what you're doing the speed lines with as well? Like thick to thin, like
I'm using. Well, I start off with the thin, so it's taken me kind of these 4 attempts to learn how to do that in the best possible way. So the smallest one you get in that pack is a 0.1. So I use that one to line everything up, and then I use the speed lines or that sort of effect thing. And then I go in with the brush pen to do like every other one or just like very randomly. And then I take the in-between and go another round just to even it out. And that's how you get like an even nice look to it. So it's like, even though it doesn't, like it looks like it's just like there, it's at least 3 passes to get it there. But I'm still learning, and like I've never done stuff like that before. I've never used any of that type of effect in any piece, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I really
you have
love
one coming up. That's so cool.
I like the look of the brown as well. It just adds awesome. A little bit of an extra.
Really, if you could emphasize that a bit, would be
yeah.
really cool.
I need better lighting, and the ones that have the worst lighting is from Santa's place, and just needed to post them, unfortunately. So
you don't want to fall behind there either.
Nope.
I'm gonna post just after this.
Yeah. But you already took the finish.
Yeah, I took a photo, so I just need to write something smart, like, day 4.
I will quote you on that. Yes. No, but I'm super happy with this setup. And I think actually on this, on today's post, which was number 4.
I still haven't seen it, actually, because we were talking and you said you already posted it. I was like, what?
I posted it on the way in. But I posted it with the Micron pack next to it, so people can see. Also tagged Sakura, so
you Sakuras.
Yeah, exactly. Please share it.
Please need love.
Please
send love.
Yeah, and
please send
more.
Please send love. Please send the love.
And moving on.
Hey.
Retro, so good.
We're back for the best part of the show, where energy goes up and
everybody goes
down. Yeah, it goes out.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All happy days.
Why are we so like? It feels like we're like tiredly overtired. Like
tiredly overtired.
Overtired. Sure. Energy is high, but we're stupid. Just dumb.
Where is it high?
No. We talk fast.
Yeah.
Talking too fast.
We're talking fast.
Talking fast. Today we're going to talk about not so much, because I've seen
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw 3 Amigos. It was so much fun. You should see it in Yes. When you're gonna say Chevy Chase and see it, like see it with Chevy Chase.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all.
Shit. I think it's on Disney Plus. I watched the DVD, but I know that I've seen it either on Prime or Disney Plus.
El Maco the movie, that's what it is.
El Maco the movie, for sure. Skakarom.
Swedes are going to be like, what the fuck?
But if you're into the new show on Disney Plus with Martin Short and Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building, it's kind of fun to go back and see where they kind of started. Like, because I think 3 Amigos, they were at their prime then, right?
Yeah.
And that's still early 80s or whenever that.
Dude, I don't know.
It's old.
But it's old. Yeah.
It's old. And it's a specific type of
late
humor.
80s.
I don't think it's no. It's not
it
late
looks,
80s.
Okay, mid 80s.
Like, they were all so young.
Oh, shit, really?
And Chevy Chase still made movies.
Yeah, but he was.
But
weren't they the 2 actors or 3 actors that were making movies back then?
Yeah.
Like every other movie had Steve Martin in it, basically.
Yeah, basically. But it's I loved it. Like it's so stupid. Like I don't know how much you remember from the movie.
Nothing.
Like they're gonna save this village. So
yeah, that's what I remember. Bandits saved the village.
Yeah,
they were sitting in a campfire in the desert, and maybe Scorpion. Don't remember.
No Scorpion.
No Scorpion. But they were sitting at a campfire. It was really dark around them.
Eating bats.
Bats. Maybe that was it. Yeah,
how do you like your bats? Yeah, medium rare. Yeah. Like it's just so stupid.
Old time jokes.
Old time jokes. Stuff. So much old time jokes. And they're going to save a girl that got kidnapped by this baddie called El Guapo, which is kind of funny because that means like the good looking guy or something. Yeah.
Someone that's guapo.
Guapo. And to find where his secret lair is, they need to find the singing bush.
Of course. Which
is a singing bush. Mm-hmm. They need to say some silly, like magical words and shoot their guns to get the invisible swordsman to guide them to El Guapo's lair, which is just a normal like base in the desert. They don't need any special things really, and they're doing their things. Spoiler alert. Saying their words, they're shooting the guns, and then Chevy Chase is like, dude, this is so stupid. Like, I can't believe we're doing this. And they're like, just say the words. And then he does and then he shoots the gun, but it doesn't shoot up. He just shoots. Oh. And then he shoots the invisible swordsman. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, you don't do movies like that today. You know what I mean? It's so much fun. Yeah, so I laughed my ass off. But that's like one of the movies that I've seen. And then I saw Lake Placid, which is one of my all-time favorites. Mm-hmm. And Sana
when I watched
loved it.
Horror movies.
Yeah, but it's
horror movies within quotation marks.
Because it is gory, but it's so fun.
But it's like one of those, like it's monster movies, you know, more like but real monsters.
And the thing with the humor in this one is that it's all about like people being sarcastic and like assholes, but in the best possible way. You got Bill Pullman in his prime. Like, I think this was probably very close to after or maybe even just before Independence Day. Mm-hmm. But somewhere about when he did that.
I think, isn't it after Independence Day that Lake Placid came?
Like, but I remember maybe they recorded it or made it before. But I don't know. But, I mean, he was still in his prime, and you have Bridget Fonda, who was still, like, actually good back then. And,
Jesus.
like, even, you remember, like, the guy that recruits Wade Wilson for Deadpool, like, the slimy suit dude that goes... Yeah. He's in it.
What?
Yeah, he gets his fucking head bit off. It's awesome.
Very good.
Yes. But no, it's just amazingly fun. It's got humor, it's got like romance, it's got drama, it's got kind of horror and Bette Midler.
And a reveal.
At
the end, right?
Yes. Like it's got everything, really. It's one of those perfect movies that nobody really saw.
Oh, dude, I saw it so many times.
Yes.
And I remember dog shit from it. Like, I remember nothing.
So sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely worth
Didn't they make a second one as well?
I haven't seen the second one. I think it's not at all the
same.
There
was nothing to follow up on. Like, it was, like, even if it has, like, this reveal at the end, you don't need a follow-up in any way.
No. They made it open for a follow-up.
Yeah, exactly. But it
then
really
they botched it.
Yeah.
You know.
They didn't really need anything like that open end or like the thing that happens is like it's just perfect. Like just leave it there. It's like mischievous almost.
Yeah.
You know, like
exactly. And Bette Midler, like it's great.
Shit, I don't remember. She was in it.
Yeah,
that is insane.
Yes, it's so good.
Will she be in Hocus Pocus too?
No, don't think so. Like
she was in the first one.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's Bette Midler, right?
Like from Panther Tante.
No, that's not Bette Midler.
Golden
You're
Girls.
using the wrong actress now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's the sweet little lady that curses all the time?
You said her name earlier. It wasn't Bette Midler.
Damn.
Because Bette Midler is...
Oh, yeah. Bette Midler is the Lida suffering... No?
Oh, is it? No. It's this lady.
Oh, shit.
Hocus Pocus, man.
Damn.
The Disney movie.
It's not that... No.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's her
I know.
name?
You're thinking about the Golden Ladies, the oldest one.
Exactly. The one that's still alive.
Yeah, exactly. The only one.
The only one. Not Bette
Golden Girls. Yeah, let's do this. Great podcasting. No, it's not Betty. It's it is Betty White.
Betty
Fuck,
White.
Betty White.
Betty
That's the
White.
one. Yeah,
God
that
damn
is
it.
true. Yeah.
Oh
Fuck.
shit.
Okay.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
Wasn't she the old lady in that? I don't remember who made this movie. Remember Sam Neill from Jurassic Park?
Mm-hmm.
He was in this horror movie when he goes to this town and gets stuck there.
Yeah.
Wasn't she the old lady in the work at the desk, the hotel? And she had murdered her husband with a hammer or something.
Oh, maybe.
And he was just like there, and she was like a. I don't remember.
I really want to see that movie again.
Dude, same. Because
what's it called? Prince of Darkness?
No. But dude, that movie haunted me.
Yes.
For a while, and I was so fascinated that I watched it over and over.
Yeah.
But I liked it. But I would like to see it now as a grown up and see if it kind of holds up.
I think it's still very twisted and weird.
Oh, it is twisted and weird, but yeah. Like
he's like trapped in a book or something.
No, yeah, he's the writer of said book.
Yeah,
he's the author of a book, but the book goes beyond him. Like
all of a sudden, it's like
reality
true.
And that kind of Wasn't he in like an asylum first?
Yeah, or maybe that's where it ends. Are we spoiling this movie?
No, I have no idea. Okay, let's not talk. I don't even know what the fucking name of the movie is. Guy from Jurassic Park is in a very weird sort of like horror thriller
He's
movie.
kind of Stephen King, but not Stephen King. Also.
In a Stephen King-esque movie that isn't the Stephen King-esque movie.
I'm pretty sure it's a John Carpenter movie too.
Yes, that might actually be true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways.
But it has a cool premise from what I remember seeing it as a kid.
Being pretty creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also
Here
that.
are some films matching Stephen King.
What?
Oh, are we getting
Stephen King, Dr. Sleep, Stephen King's Thinner, Tills döden skiljer oss åt, and that's suddenly Swedish.
I love that Siri just jumps in and like, I'm gonna help you guys
with the show. Apparently, you guys don't plan shit.
Yeah, we do need a co-host, a third one, the third wheel. I saw the new stupid Swedish movie called Swedi.
Never heard of it.
No, it's brand new. It's out on Viaplay.
Yeah.
It was like, it's okay. It's cute.
So that sounds like Santa wanted you to watch that?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. No, she started watching it while I was drawing, and then we just watched it because I finished the drawing. And
actually, usually you hear about these things.
Yeah.
Don't even recognize.
No. They're out on posters and stuff now, this movie.
Where?
I thought it was a show, but it's actually a movie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually saw it on the way up here on
Oh, really?
Odenplan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe it's me not paying attention, which is
very close
I'm
sure
to the truth.
Maria's going to love it. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Most definitely. She's seen everything.
But it's kind of fun. Like the storytelling in it is very Deadpoolish. Like it's him. They do that typical
Svensk pool.
So, this is where we're starting, and but to tell the story, I have to go back to the blah blah blah. It's very American in that way. So it's fun to see a Swedish movie try to be a little
something
bit more,
else. Yeah,
a little bit more.
So it's not a cop movie.
No, it's not. it's kind of cute, but stupid.
Okay.
But like being from the hood, it's kind of funny in that way. You know, you recognize some things. We're too old to understand all of it, but yeah. And then, because I'm just realizing I have seen a little bit of stuff, I saw exactly.
I'm just gonna relax.
It's a Danish show about. You remember the psychopath that killed that journalist in that U-boat, in the submarine? Did you hear about that?
The what?
Kim Wall.
No.
Like it was a couple of years ago now, but. Yeah, this reporter went with this science dude, like inventor, that had built his own submarine and then went on a trip. And then he killed her in the submarine, chopped her up into pieces, threw her out in the ocean, and then came back, sunk the submarine, and then sort of tried to... Oh no, she got hit on the head with the door, and then I had to chop her up to, send her out to the sea because I didn't want to let her family know that she was dead or something. Like it's such a weird thing. Anyways, it's like a miniseries about the investigation of that thing. So it's pretty much just people being in a room or interviewing stuff. Researching.
Dude, I tried watching one of those shows. Which one is that really famous? Making a Murderer, like the one.
Where
they just do nothing every episode. It's like mysterious music and zooming in, but every episode is just regurgitation of the previous one, and they just keep doing that for 10 episodes.
Yeah, this one, like, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but once I started, I couldn't stop watching it. But it is extremely slow, and it's like pretty much just that. It's just people talking. But it's just such a weird thing that you want to know what happened, you know. It's also on Viaplay. It's called Eftersökningen.
Okay.
Like the research.
The re-looking. The re-looking.
But it was really interesting, and a lot of good Danish actors and Swedish actors too.
Did you ever listen to Serial? That podcast?
No.
Because that had that like cool premise. You're really excited. And then they get to the end, and it's basically just like, oh yeah, the trial is in like 6 months. You're like,
so
we
get nothing,
dude. That is exactly it. There's this build-up, and then it leads to nothing, and it's just like, it's good up to that point, but you kind of want to hear about what happened. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, that's the story, and then I haven't written the end yet. You know. You're like,
fantastic.
Okay, I guess. Like it's like, I don't know. Like it's not a nice wrap up. Like it wasn't for me at least. And it's super famous and way more planned and better production than this show. But then again, it leaves you wanting.
At least we give you everything you want.
And some more. And then we keep giving. And then you're like, no, please don't give. Shut up, you both.
But normally I love that sort of thing, though.
No, it's really good. Like, the thing is, it is really good. It's just that I need the conclusion for this. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, that's the thing. But, yeah, apart from that, I haven't seen anything apart from the What If.
Apart from all the other stuff.
Other stuff. And I mean, I do continuously watch stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't see things, but like I haven't sat down to actually watch anything new and exciting. Like I had Free Guy on when I was doing stuff. I
totally forgot about that as well.
Because that's out on Disney Plus now for some stupid reason. I didn't know.
My kids didn't even want to watch movies. I tried.
Oh, really?
They didn't want to watch anything, and I didn't have the
Are you sure they're related? Well,
I'm not much of a watch anything. Like I don't like consuming things. That's I think I'm getting to like I'm realizing that more and more. Like, it's like people that send me YouTube clips and all that stuff. Like it doesn't matter if it's TikToks, YouTube clips, Instagram clips. 98% of them I won't watch.
Same. Unless it's like a cool trailer for a new movie that I
trailers I like
to see. Yeah.
Trailers I like.
And I don't even watch all like the full trailer sometimes. I just start watching it and I'm like, ooh, this looks really good.
I actually like the trailers more than I like the movies most of the times.
But
like,
that's
depends. Like no, but I used to love watching trailers, you know, because that was the way that you found out about movies.
Yeah.
There wasn't like this, like unless you paid like $10-11 for a magazine, you know, from the States, you did not know what was coming. It just came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you rented something, you could find out about the movies that weren't going to the cinema but were still coming out. Yeah. You saw them from trailers. Yes. So that holds like this.
It's a special place.
Yeah. So trailers are still something that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Some of them reveal too much. Those suck. That's not a good trailer.
No. It should be a good tease for
dude, exactly. Yeah. Like they show you like a minute something. Enough to get you there.
Like, ooh.
And then they are like, oh, by the way, fuck you, go pay, see the movie.
Yeah.
That's a good trailer.
That's a trailer.
Yeah, that's a trailer.
Yeah, the other one is a short film.
Yeah, like the James Bond trailers right now.
Yeah, I guess. But apparently they're misleading.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was going to say. That is the beauty of it. It's so long, and it tells you nothing. Yeah. It's like, Bond, it's this and that, and... Yeah, just like you're like, what is this movie about? Like, I understand nothing.
Yeah, no, I actually cheated, so I went in to see
son of a bitch
some reviews, or actually just the one to see like, okay, what does this guy think? Not spoiler review, but just to hear, and he was pleasantly surprised. So that feels.
But is it a good movie, or is it just like it was an okay movie?
That was the thing. Like he couldn't actually say. It was somewhere in between, because he was like, it's good, But
Okay, it's what you expect.
Is it
Okay,
like really like I don't? Yeah.
I would say it meets expectations, nothing
Yeah,
more,
I
nothing
think-
less.
yeah.
It's like that Mortal Kombat type of thing. You're not
Exactly.
disappointed.
No.
You're not gonna recommend it to anyone else.
But it was surprising in
Yeah.
some areas, which
Okay.
he was very sort of happy about.
Cool.
So, but I mean, we have to see it. It's the last Craig
Yeah.
Bond movie.
My favorite
It's
Bond.
probably going to be like the last male
Airbender.
Bond movie.
Male bender.
Male bender.
The last male bender.
Oh my God.
Yes. Also, he said that he didn't think women should play Bond.
Who?
They could be Craig.
Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Everyone has opinions. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds
Okay.
cool. That's gonna be a popular opinion, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, I mean, he's done, so he doesn't
Done
have to
in
work
Hollywood. No. Oh man.
Yeah. No, it's weird.
But
But
on
yeah.
the subject of James Bond, what if?
Nice. Yeah.
Actually,
Spoiler alert.
yeah. Spoiler alert.
If
like,
you
big
have
one.
not seen the last episode of this season
yeah, then
of
what
If,
gives? Question mark.
my God. Yeah, maybe I should just leave and let you do this.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid head. Yeah.
Yeah, actually surprised again.
Finally,
Something that doesn't
like
meh.
this is exactly. This is beyond meh.
Yeah,
this was
really-
exciting. This
dude,
was
it starts
good.
off Terminator-ish.
Yes.
I loved it.
Me
I
too.
was like, go Terminatron.
I actually thought she had a metal arm first when she was riding the
Dude,
bike.
same,
I'm like, no
same.
way. Like she lost an
Yeah.
arm, and then you saw Hawkeye, and it's like, no
And
way.
he has
a
a
metal arm.
Yeah, when he gets shot,
Yeah.
you're like, what the? What
Whoa,
just happened? What
it's
was
so
it?
cool.
Did his arm fly off?
Mhm.
Like,
But it's so nice. Like
Yeah.
it's the perfect way for him to be better because he just shoots arrows.
Mm-hmm.
But now he can shoot arrows fast. Like pew 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 pew. Very high paced, very like high stakes. Finally.
Oh, I love that they do make a Terminator joke as well.
Yes.
Saw the
Very,
movie
very good.
or whatever the fuck they say.
Yeah, it's just like there's
No, she
something about a
calls him,
sequel.
yeah.
He's like, I don't want another
No,
sequel. I saw
she
the
says
movie.
blah 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 Skynet
Oh,
or something to him.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
But she also says something about like it doesn't need a sequel,
yeah. She does.
which is
Yeah,
also
which
funny
also
because
funny, yeah.
the sequel is the best.
So it was intentionally made like
Yeah.
Terminator,
Yeah,
which is
yeah, yeah.
awesome.
uh,
Like wow, the first 5 minutes
so
like,
intense,
so intense,
and
but then
dark
it just
and-
keeps flipping out. You know,
Yeah.
like, it just you're like, okay, I guess we're going there.
Yeah,
and then,
we're doing this.
yeah, it's really really nice.
And I love that they brought back David Spader,
I don't know.
I guess, as Ultron, but had the Vision
Oh, dude, yes, so
Like,
cool,
just-
so cool.
because
That is a good what if.
yes, because that it's Ultron, it's not the Vision. You know, it's perfect.
And then it's just like, but again with the infinity stuff and
Yeah.
the like, it's so good. Like, and it just flips out.
yeah, when Thanos comes in, like that scene was
That
the
was
best.
so good.
He just turns around like, bzz.
So
It's
funny.
like, yeah, okay, he's dead.
Like he didn't even get to say
He's
anything.
got like the
yeah.
full gauntlet too. He's like, bzz. like-
You're done. Yeah.
fuck off. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, because a human would kind of like look into it, you know, like, oh, what
Who
do
are
you
you?
want?
Like,
What do you?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
Nope. I'm
like-
just like here to make a
Oh.
better world without y'all.
Living person.
Dude, it's so perfect.
Fantastic.
It's so
Yeah, and then actually going toe to toe with the Watcher. Like,
yeah, that was actually
That's-
not expected.
no, you know, like, because I thought he was this sort of like boring monk, and then all of a sudden he's this fucking warrior dude. Like, pretty badass.
Yeah.
And Joe, like, jumping through multiverses and stuff. Like, it was so flipped out
Yeah.
in the best possible way. Like, you could not have done this in any other format.
And what he says, what Ultron says about the multiverse is so good.
What
Like
did he
when
say?
he says, like, that shouldn't be possible. And he's like, we're in the multiverse. Everything's possible. Something like that. I'm like, what is that going to mean for this, like the show, like the Spider-Verse,
Yeah,
the
everything.
like everything.
The
yeah.
rest of the Marvel universe.
And also kind of ties into, like, if you've seen the new Spider-Man trailer, where Spider-Man fucks up Doctor Strange's spell.
Mm-hmm. Multiverse.
Like, multiverse is, because we all know it's going to be the multiverse,
Yeah.
but just like with what happened there and the sort of like how it cuts to like Spider-Man being this and that. Like it's cutting into like these different scenes and everyone's changing, you know, like the characters in the cartoon show the What If are like changing back and forth, and everyone's like different things, like really fast cuts.
Yeah. So
I'm
great.
thinking maybe there's a hint of something hidden there that I was gonna go back and look at. But I just haven't gotten around, because this is the first episode, except the zombie ones, that I really want to rewatch.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to see it today.
I'm going to see it on the TV though. I'm going to watch it big this time
I only saw it on my tablet.
Yeah, and I saw it on my phone because I wanted to be alone and watch it by myself with headphones.
Yeah,
no, upstairs actually before bed. In the shitter. But I really want to see this again, like properly, and just pay attention in a way where you can pay attention on your phone, but some stuff are just going to be too small.
Oh, yeah.
So I really want to see it big. And they have that fucking character that I couldn't think of the name. Like, I couldn't think of his name, and then I thought of it because I played the Lego Star Wars with my son, or Lego Marvel. And Arnim Zola comes in, and he's in this episode, which is so fucking weird because I've been thinking about his name, and then he actually makes an entrance here.
Robot dude.
Yeah, but you don't get to see his full body, what he looks like, because he's like a screen on the belly, and then he's like a camera up top.
Yeah. He's kind of like Krang in that way.
He's basically Krang, but with the TV screen instead of...
Yeah, and that premise was so cool too. Like, and then... Well, of course, they're not going to be able to reach him because he's in another fucking universe. Like, it's so great.
He's off-world or off whatever he said. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. No, this whole episode was great.
Oh, dude, I loved the robot Ultrons. Like,
just swarming.
Yes, but also this fake 2D, 3D style. Like,
perfect.
It's perfect for robots.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Just simple cell shading.
Dude, yes. It makes them look so cool. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
And everything with the motorcycle, the smoke, the post-apocalyptic feel to everything. Like, it's so good.
Yes. This is what we wanted.
Yeah,
Marvel.
this is a good fucking episode. Like, really, really good. And rewatching, like, I pitched, because my son was sad for some reason, like, earlier this week. And I was like, do you want to see Spider-Man with zombies? And he was like, what? Yeah, exactly. Everything, just like whatever the fuck he was like dealing with, he was like, well, dude. He was like, okay. I was like, okay, I'll make you a Nutella sandwich, and you get to watch this. And I couldn't stop watching. Like, it's so good. And he was like, Iron Man. And then, like when the reveal comes, he's like, bleh. He's like, what? And then Spider-Man swoops in and saves, like Banner and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. And I was like,
yeah. Right?
And then, dude. And then when Captain America comes.
Did he shit his pants?
Yes. He was like, wow. Like, whatever I felt when I saw it for the first time, he felt it. I was like,
yes.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. And then you saw another one directly after?
No. I saw my episode first.
Oh, okay.
Then something happened, and I went there, and it was like, okay, I'll fix this. Spider-Man zombies.
Oh, okay.
Nutella sandwich. There you go. And then I couldn't leave.
Oh, okay.
Because it's awesome.
Yes. Smart.
I just sat behind him. I was like,
yes. Just you wait. Yeah.
I was like, it's so good.
Fantastic.
Just behind him making faces like, wait till you see this little man.
This is why I need kids.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a lot of, like, this shit you can't do without kids,
Yeah.
And when they were like small and didn't go to school and they were home a lot, or you could just skip daycare because who fucking cares about daycare? I would, I would take my daughter to work, because right now, when they're in school, they have to go to school. But then they didn't have that school plikt, as we call it. And I could take them with me to work. I'd work half a day, and we'd go to the cinema. And we'd watch everything. Like,
awesome.
We saw Kubo and the Two Strings. We saw, like, all the movies that came out at that time. Just, like, went boom, boom.
Awesome.
Just watched everything that came out.
But that's why you need to teach your kids English
Oh,
straight away.
No. We're getting there now. Like, my son watched this.
In English?
They're Swedish?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't tell him that. He enjoyed it.
Smart.
Plenty well.
Well, I mean, they don't say that
Oh,
much.
dude, it's
Zombies speak for themselves.
it's really funny when he does the explaining. You know, the Spider-Man explains how to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Fuck, I should rewatch that.
No, it was really good. It's like so worth it, and
But I
it's equally exciting, even when you know what's happening.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm.
But so was this the last one for this season?
I have no idea.
Because I think
It felt like a last episode.
yeah,
because it was that good.
it would be a smart move to be like the last.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna follow up on that otherwise.
No. So I guess we'll see later this week if there's another one.
But I wonder what the point of this is. You know what I mean? Like, do they have a point in the larger scheme of things?
Probably.
Because I don't think
It's
What
Marvel.
If... No, but I'm thinking that What If doesn't have that. Like, it feels like an anthology of weird shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, rather than...
Yeah, but they
being
can get
part of
away with a lot of stuff. But I think they...
Oh,
like,
by the
I'm
way,
pretty
the
sure-
ending of this episode. Come on.
With Doctor Strange.
Strange.
Yes.
It's like you get all this crazy shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to this place.
and it's
And he's dude,
Perfect.
he's just so beat up, you know,
Mhm.
like or like crazy, like
Yeah, you
been
can-
locked in for a while.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's just say it.
yeah.
I want to hear you
yeah,
say it.
Yeah.
So good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. No, I think Marvel has gone out to say that stuff that happens here will have consequences in the real movies to come.
What the fuck?
But what we don't know. But yeah.
They're really making shit complicated.
Uh-huh.
They're going Avril Lavigne on this. So
Because there's a lot of things they could work from. And now, especially with Multiverse of Madness thing, like that
dude, is
there's
that
a lot
done?
of maybe.
Are they waiting
think
to
so.
get sued again?
No,
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's done.
yeah, but dude, fuck.
It's coming out in December.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So excited about that.
Yes. And now we have Eternals coming out sometime this month, right?
So not excited for that.
Don't know what that is still. No. I mean,
It's like they've been watching for centuries, but now they're not watching anymore. They're actually getting involved.
well, at least
and
they have
it's-
booze at the cinema now, so I'm gonna be entertained. No, I'm
the thing
I'm
is,
still
Marvel,
looking
yeah.
forward to seeing it because, again, like it's Marvel. Even the shittiest shit is better than
It's pretty okay, yeah.
the best
It's
DC.
no, but that's the thing as
Yeah.
well with like when we talk shit about What If,
Mm.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's still good. Like it's just not. Sometimes it's just
It never,
like a bit.
like this one was a gut punch of like awesomeness,
Yeah.
whereas normally it's just a flick on the nut, where it's just like, oh, did I really deserve that? Why?
Yeah. Sometimes it's the potential
Yeah,
and
or
not.
maybe stubbing your toe. Yeah,
Yeah.
You feel something, but it just like
It
it's
isn't
not
what you
worth
want to.
it.
It's not what you want to feel right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one was like you did this epic parkour thing, and then you landed a little bit wrong, and like got punched. Yeah, something.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Like
People
that.
understand,
I'm
yes.
exhausted mentally trying to
Yes,
understand that.
very good. We are finished.
We are finished.
We
We're
are
not
definite-
finished.
Yes, we
Thank
are
you for
finished.
listening.
I'm half finished, so let's keep going. No. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Definitely watch the new What If. If you haven't seen that,
I
that's
feel bad for you,
really
son. I got
epic.
99 other things to do, so goodbye.
Yeah. Inktober.
I love you.
Inktober Riches. Oh my god. Yes. Please.
I'm tired. Spread the word. Spread the word.